All right, guys, what's going on? Jamie here. Just wanted to do another update for you guys to end the week. Wasn't really going to do a video today, but there is a major snowstorm going on, so it doesn't look like I'm going to be leaving anytime soon. So I figured I'd get on here, give you my thoughts on some of these the price of these tokens, what's happening on the Manor Farm, and some other things that we're in. So that being said, before I even get started, I do want to remind you that everything I talk about on my channel is not financial advice, guys. I'm not giving you any type of financial advice whatsoever. It's your funds, guys, if you're going to get into these things. So it's up to you to do your own research, do your own due diligence. If you're okay with the risk, and only if you're okay with the risk, then only put in risk capital, guys. Okay. I'm not going to give you advice on when to buy into these things, when to sell, when to, all that stuff. That's not what I do. I don't even give price predictions. If you've been on my channel for any period of time, you know that I shy away from doing that stuff because like I said, it's totally up to you. You got to make your own moves. Yes, I'm going to show you what I'm doing, but after that, you have to decide if you want to get into these platforms, and if you do, decide what your strategy is. Everyone has a different strategy. Everybody's in a different position. Everybody has different amounts of funds that they can put into these things. So again, it's totally up to you to decide what you're going to do. I get messages all the time, people saying, hey, you should be telling us when we should sell. You should be telling us when we should buy. No, I don't. That's not what I do. That is totally up to you guys. Okay. I've had somebody say, this coin went down in price. You should have told us to sell it. No, that's not what I do. Okay. What if I told you to sell it and then it went out and did 100x after that? Would you be okay if I told you to sell it and then you missed out on that extra 100x profit? Right. I mean, that's not what I do, guys. You guys have to decide what you're going to do. It's your funds. Put your big boy pants and big girl pants on, and don't cry about things. If things go, if things go south, because like I said in every single one of my videos, these things can go sideways pretty quick, right? So that being said, price of drip $60. Let's take a quick look at the price of Rev right now, sitting under $40. Again, this is another one. I've had people come up and say, price of revs is going down. Like I have control over the price of rev, or I have control over the APR at some of these farms. One guy said, the APR that I'm in this pool, it's so down, I'm not even making any money. I didn't tell you to get in, right? Like you decided to get in, right? And I didn't tell you to get into which pool. I stay away from doing that stuff because, like I said, I don't want you coming back to me saying, hey, you told me to get into this pool. I show you what pool I'm in, but I don't tell you what pool to jump into, right? Cool thing about these farms is if you don't like the profits, unstake your tokens, right? It's that simple. This is not like the faucet where once you make a deposit, now you're just kind of earning every single day and you can withdraw what's in your available balance. You can actually unstake your tokens in these farms, right? Do what you want to do. It's totally up to you. But again, you know, I don't control this stuff, right? Some of you guys are like, oh, you can control the prep. I cannot control the prep. Like some of you guys think way bigger. Like for whatever reason, you think that I have way more control than I actually have, right? Like the price goes down, I'm getting hit too, right? Some of you guys are like, oh, the price of drip is going down. You're hitting me up saying like I have control over that, right? Let's take a quick look at it. Look, you can see here I have about $282,000 worth of drip. This is my drip balance in this wallet. Price of drip is $60. It was at $70 yesterday, give or take, right? So that's a $10 per drip down, right? So if we take the amount of drip right here, right, times $10, which is what it went down, I took a loss of $47,000 just in my drip balance just in the last 24 hours. And I'm not even showing you my other wallet, right? So way over 50,000 is down. You don't see me coming on here crying and complaining, say, hey, price of drip is down. I got to blame somebody. Nobody forced me to get into this thing, right? I make my own moves and things go great. If things go not so great, then not so great. But I just keep it moving, right? If you're not okay with that, and some of you guys might not like to hear this, but if you're not okay with that, this is not the space for you. This is not the space for you, right? I don't know what else to tell you, right? I don't want to be, a dick or anything like that, but this is what it is. But yeah, this is going fine. Do I wish the price of Rev was higher? Yes, but it is what it is. We'll see what it does as we move into layer two, right? I said many times, if you watch my videos, I say, look, if you don't know how to farm, if you've never farmed before, don't get into this farm. Just stick with the faucet. That might be the better play for you. I don't know, right? I've said before, if you're not, aware of impermanent loss and how that works, jump into the single token pools. Man, you're not going to get hit with IL in those pools because you're not pairing it with another token. I mean, I've made $3,500 in the last couple of days, in this ETH pool right here. We'll see what happens, right? But again, we're just gonna play the game and see what happens here. But the layer 2 farm is going to be coming in just a little less than 2 weeks. Once that happens, we'll take our rev tokens, stake it over there, get a 20% bonus on the L2 pre-sale, and then keep it moving. But like I said, I'm throwing, tons, tons in here. Although I have, I don't know, what do I have in here? 75,000 or something like that. The big play, as I've mentioned over and over and over again, is the faucet. The faucet is the big play, right? This is where this thing will continue to pay day in, day out, day in, day out, and again, it's decentralized. PulseX, as you can see here, $411 million sacrificed so far. Again, not telling you to sacrifice. I'm just letting you know that there is, 2 days? Yeah, 2 days left until the sacrifice rate increases by 5%. You want to get in, get in. If not, don't. No big deal, right? I got in on the pulse chain sacrifice as well. We'll see what happens. I can get wrecked there. I'm not telling you it's a guaranteed, gains, right? We'll see what happens here. But that being said, for me, the risk is worth the reward. It might not be the same for you, right? But I'm in, right? We'll see what happens here. 8 Heroes is something I haven't talked about in a while, but I believe that by the end of the month, they will be launching a platform where you can take your NFTs and stake them and receive rewards in staking rewards in POW token, which is their token. So we'll see what happens there. Again, I'm sitting on these things. Got 148 heroes, 14 gauntlets. Right now I haven't sold anything because if I did, I would sell it at a loss, right? We'll see what happens. You don't see me here sitting, bitching, crying, and complaining, telling people, making videos saying, hey, somebody told me wrong. I did what I did. I got in, and I only put in what I could afford to lose. This is why I tell you guys, only put in what you can afford to lose, because it'll keep you sane. You put in funds that you aren't able to afford to lose, that's when you're an emotional basket case. You're lashing out. You're sending messages to people. You're posting comments. You're flooding it in the Telegram. You hate life, right? You hate crypto. You hate everything. I'm telling you, only put in what you can afford to lose. Don't FOMO into anything and start taking money from here, taking money from there, because I'm just telling you, it'll be, it's just going to make you insane if you do that. All right. So we'll see what happens here. If it's a success, hopefully it is. That way I can actually do something with these 8 heroes. If not, we'll just hold on to these and see what happens. As far as miners go, as you can see here, again, they're slow paying right now because a lot of them are way down with their TVL. But, you can see here my balance that I can withdraw. Right, I have 304 here in the PulseFeg miner. BNB miner, I have about $90. I have $100 in the 88 Pirates. Some of them are still paying, again, but they are very slow, slow earning, because as you guys know, the algorithm, how it works, as TVL goes down, the amount you actually earn passively also goes down as well. So just to give you a heads up on that. But yeah, as far as everything else is concerned, we'll just keep an eye on this price. Like I said, it might be a good price point to get in. I don't know. It's totally up to you. But yeah, if you're going to get into this game, if you're going to play in this crypto space, be a big boy, be a big girl, right? Don't bitch and cry and complain if things don't go, left and right. Some of you guys are like, well, that's easy for you to say because, nothing ever goes wrong for you. No, things go wrong for me every single day. The only thing is you bitch about it and I don't say anything about it and I just keep it moving, right? You guys remember Panda Inu? We're still waiting for that. We're still waiting for that pre-sale to end, right? I put a grip in there, right? I mean, I could name platform after platform after platform of things that have gone south, but I'm willing to play the game because I only put in funds that I could afford to lose. And again, if we have enough diversification in our portfolio, as long as one platform or two platforms or three platforms are pumping, right, or continuing to work, even if one goes down, you should be okay. And then you can replace that platform. That's why you want to have a couple of different platforms working for you at the same time. Anyway, that being said, done with my rant. I'll catch you in the next video. Hopefully you're not getting too much snow in your neck of the woods. Hopefully you have a great end to your week. But yeah, I'll keep you updated as we move forward, guys. So subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell icon so you'll get notified every time I do a video. Subscribe to me on Telegram, or follow me on Telegram, rather. I'll leave a link for that down below. And again, do your own research, risk capital only. All right, guys, peace.